latest SQL interview questions 2024.
Hi guys, myself Sanger. Today I will show. Today I will show. Today I will show. Today I will show. I will show.
Most important SQL interview questions.
Most important SQL interview questions.
So, write an SQL query to check whether date passed to query is the data given format or not. This is the first one. Second one, write an SQL query to print the name of the distant employee who date of birth is between 01/01 1990 1962 31/12 1975. Write an SQL query, find number of employees according to gender wise. Date of birth is between 01/01 1962 31/12 1975. Write an SQL query to find an employee whose salary is greater or equal or greater than 10,000. These are the most important SQL interrogations. Write an SQL to find all employees records contain the word Jew, regardless of whether it geo cap. Write an SQL query to find name of employee whose name starts with M. There is a table which contains two columns, student and marks. You need to find all the student whose marks are greater than average marks. List out above average students. Write an SQL query to find employees which are belongs to HR department and gender is male. You have a composite index of three columns and you only provide the value of two columns in where class of A select query. Which index be used for this operation? Describe Oracle database physical and logical structure. What is check constraints and which check options and default specification? What is the maximum number of columns a table can have? What are transactional triggers? Give the usage of transactional triggers. Describe the use of row type and type in PLSQL. What is difference between truncate and delete? Difference between U and materialized U. Difference between procedure and function. What is explicit and implicit cursors and examples? What do you understand by database and what is object in Oracle? What is a table, view, and snapshot? Do a view contain data? Do a view contain data? What is a join? Explain the different types of joins. These are the most important interview questions. Query to delete duplicate row from a table. Select nth highest value from a list of values. What is the maximum number of triggers you can apply to a single table? These are the most important interview questions. Difference between row ID, row num. What is referential integrity and referential integrity constraint? What are advantages of truncate command over delete? Steps involved in execution of SQL statement. Write a query to find maximum number of each department. Maximum salary of each department. Write a query to find maximum salary of each department. What is per command? What is with clause in SQL? Constraints in SQL like unique, not null, check, primary, foreign key. Difference between delete, drop, and truncate. Implicit, explicit cursors in SQL. Difference between distinct and unique. Difference between drop vs flashback vs purge. How to find fifth highest salary in Oracle. How to revert last SQL statement. Indexes in Oracle. Indexes in SQL. Primary key, composite primary key, foreign key. This is the most important interview question. Must practice this. If you not aware, if you anyone not aware of these answers, please comment below so I can make few videos for those. It is difficult for me to make videos for every question, so I am just showing the all questions. If anyone wants specific question answer, so ping me or comment below so I can make a video on it for that. Write a SQL query to increment salary 10%. What is sequence in SQL? Set operators in SQL. These are most important set operators like row num, minus, intersect kind of. SQL injection problem, their types. SQL vs NoSQL. Sublanguages of SQL. DDL, data definition language, data manipulation language, data query language, data retrieval language, transaction control language. These are the subblocks of SQL. These are the fundamentals of SQL, Oracle. Use in Oracle. What is lock and types of locks in Oracle? What is the difference between group by and window function in SQL? This question is asked to me. So that time I am unable to explain. But after that I am learned what is the like window function, what is the group by. Difference between union vs union all. SQL is a case sensitive or not. Tell me few of alter command attributes. Difference between commit vs rollback. What is grant and revoke in Oracle? They are the most important SQL questions. Special operations in SQL, like in, not in, between, is null, like. These are the special operators. Write a SQL query to get list of employees whose names contains 4 characters. For this purpose, we can use like operator to find the contains 4 characters. Contains what is intersect and minus operators in SQL. These are the set operators. Tell me few of aggregate or grouping functions. Sum, average, min, max, count. Grouping by using, yeah, these. What is distinct in SQL? Ca- Classes in SQL, where class, order by class, group by class, having class, roll up class, and cube class. Write an SQL query to display employee salaries in ascending or descending order. Write an SQL query to display employee details who are working in the department number is 20 and arrange those employee salaries in ascending order. Similar questions they will ask in interviews. Must prepare these. Write an SQL query to display number of employees working in each job. Write an SQL query to display number of employees working in each job along with department number wise. They are the most important interview questions for SQL. Java. These questions are they will ask to Java developers, Python developers, Oracle developers, DB developers because these are the common interview questions for every developer. Like every project is database is there, so they may chances to face every developer. So write a query to display total salary of each job. Write a query to display average, minimum, maximum, minimum salaries of each job file. Write a query to display jobs from the table in which job a sum of salaries is less than 6,000. Difference between where we are having. What is roll up and cube in Oracle? Explain about joins. Like joins are inner join, in outer join, left outer join, right outer join, full outer join, natural join, cross join, equi join, non-equi join, self join. These are the joins are there. What is data integrity in Oracle? How many primary keys can we use per table? Each table only one primary key is there, but multiple composite primary keys are there. What is normalization in Oracle? What is data dictionary in Oracle? Subqueries, nested queries related to programs. Subqueries is nothing but two select queries are there, two or three select queries, but we are retrieving data by using two or more select queries is called subqueries. Write a subquery to display employee details who are getting the first target salary in the organization. Write a subquery to display senior most employee from each department wise. Explain about pseudo columns. Pseudo columns are two like row num, row ID. What is rank function in Oracle? What is synonyms in Oracle? What is U and types of use? Use are two types like simple U, complex U. What is merge, range partition, list partition, as partition in Oracle? These are the Oracle 9 features. What are cursor attributes? Is open, find, found, not found, row count. What are store procedure modes? In procedure, in nothing but input, out nothing but output, both in out. List out few predefined exceptions in Oracle. No data found exception, too many rows exception, zero divide exception, invalid number exception, value error exception, invalid cursor exception. How to fetch all the records from employees who joining year is 2024. What is first and last function in SQL? Write a cursor program to fetch a single row from the table. Write a cursor program to fetch the top five highest salaries employees details from the table. Write PLSQL program to display even number of rows from employee table using raw attribute. Write an SQL query to retrieve all people who are born on the same day and month, excluding the year. Write an SQL query to fetch the number of employees working in the department HR. Write a query to find number of employees whose date of birth is between 0 to 05 1970 to 31 12 1975 and are grouped according to gender. Write an SQL query to find find the second highest salary of employee. Write a SQL query to display the employees who are getting more salary than their manager salary from employee table using subjoin. Write an SQL query to display the employees who are working in Smith department number from employee table. SQL query to find max salary of each department. These are the 100 SQL interview questions. So I verified all places. So I found these 100 questions only. Must prepare these 100 questions. Interviewers, if any, if that project requirement needs that project requirement needs more SQL queries. Are they suppose uh, that project requirement for that some more SQL queries we need to write. Then they will definitely ask these some of these questions. If there is no requirement for the what database related, there is no requirement in that project, then they will not ask. But if any requirement is there, SQL related requirement, then they will definitely ask any of few questions in these list, any few of questions in these list. So check the job description accordingly, prepare yourself for interview. So if anyone wants any question answer, then please comment so I can make video for those questions. Yeah, here most important questions are most important questions are like truncate, drop, alter. This is the one. After that, primary key, foreign key, composite key. Next, what is the index, cursors. After that, joins. In joins like cross join, inner join, natural join, outer join. These are the joins important. Next, like clauses like where, having, between, and set operators like minus, intercept, pronoun, pronoun all. These kind of all are important. Thank you all. So I am now.